that is set to take place beginning August 12th, 2019. Um, the Global Changemakers Youth Conference is a call to action by all countries poor and middle income to promote prosperity while protecting the planet, following the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We recognize that ending world poverty must go hand in hand with strategies that build economic growth and address a wide range of social needs, including education, health, social protection, and job opportunities, while tackling environmental protection. The Global Changemakers Youth Conference is an event limited for now to Liberia due to logistical and local impact making purpose. The youth conference will be hosted by 1,000 books and Rehab Africa beginning August 12th to the 18th of August 2019. 1,000 Books is an official 501c3 non-profit organization registered in the United States of America, and Rehab Africa is based in Liberia. The world today has a lot of problems that can be addressed by youth. Therefore, there is a need for youth change makers to become empowered through innovation and creativity and help to solve these problems. Our goal is a better and peaceful world where everyone has equal rights and opportunities. At this youth conference, we will promote entrepreneurship and youth education. We are expecting sustainable and innovative ideas that solve real world problems, including but not limited to no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well being, quality education, gender equality, decent work, and economic growth and peace. All ideas should focus on specific sustainable development goals, and we require that you explain is important in your local communities. This event only covers Liberia, and you must be a resident applying from Liberia as a youth. We are looking for the next generation of global change makers who have a desire to positively impact their communities. After this event, we are going to work with the United Nations, the African Union, Economic Community of West African States in providing resources to the over 200 participants meeting in Monrovia. Applications have officially opened on our website www.1000book4.org/apply. On this note, we call on the public, especially the youth community, to apply and make use of this opportunity. Also, we are in search of sponsor and donor to help with funding and other logistical support for this conference.
So that was the official press conference, and we'd like to take 3 questions, then we close. So
Yeah, ujiuliza sana chini, naona report hapo ni hapo kwa news. Yeah. What impact the organization will have on the youth of Liberia, especially disappointing because of.
Okay, in the statement just read, the press statement, we talk about the sustainable development goals, no poverty and zero hunger. Most of the reason these guys are in the street is because of, let's say, poverty. So you look at the sustainable development goals, you have no poverty. So this conference is basically looking at you as a youth to submit an idea in these areas, and then you bring it to the conference, and then we all work around it. So we're going to make impact through accepting people. If you are fortunate, we accept you, we look into your idea, and then we'll work with you in providing resources if you are accepted.
A person who are recognized by the government.
Personally, well, for Liberia, our document is in process. We're not officially yet, but for the senior organizer, 1,000 books, they are recognized by the United States government.
How the trip will be there in August?
Okay, people application are open, like I said, so you are going to apply beginning application open Friday, and it will be ending on the 30th of July. So after the 30th, you receive an email from the organizers, and then you set up for an interview on the 11th of August. All participants arrive at the Monrovia Vocational Training Center 4 o'clock, where they will be lodging for 1 week. During this 1 week, we expect workshops, webinars, and so forth taking place and providing educational resources and so forth that we're going to be working with you on.
Who will sponsor the trip?
Okay, we expect funds from the US. Also, we have engaged local sponsors in Liberia.
Yeah. Is this the first time for this conference to be held by Rehab Africa in Liberia?
Well, there are a lot of conferences around, but this conference is a conference that's extraordinary, I would say, because most of the conferences that we recognize around Africa, most of them has been held in Nigeria, Ghana, and so forth. So we came up with the idea that yeah, let us host it in Liberia. So for how extraordinary it will be, this is the first kind that we are hosting, and we have Africa. This is our first time we have host community initiative programs and so forth. But this is our first time hosting this kind of conference in Liberia.
Have you participated in the one that been held in other country?
Say again?
Have you participated?
No.
Have you gone there before?
No, I haven't.
So, are you contemplating on making yourself well known in Liberia
No.
by registering with the government?
Well, like I said, we're working on our documents to be recognized by the government of Liberia. We're working on that.
Okay, any other question?
So I hope I clear over that.
What is the strength of your membership?
Say again?
Strength of your membership?
Well, we have up to 15. Yes.
So what do you expect to benefit at the end of the conference?
Well, we hope to benefit that we've had people in their community solving problems. That is something that we want to see. When you leave from the Global Changemakers conference, you should be able to solve problems in your community, that we can work with you and we see the change that you are making in providing resources. As you may know, resources is always a problem when it comes to these kinds of initiatives in Liberia, especially when it comes to the area that has to do with funding. So these are things that we are going to be working with the United Nations and other international organizations in providing grants to these community initiatives. As long as you participate, and we have documents to show that you have to participate, we provide you the resources and so forth that you can implement these things in your community.
Yeah, finally, it's at the end of the day, people will let us see people solve the problem. Can you give me a sample? Come on, the problem.
Okay, there are lots of problems in Liberia. There are lots of things that we have. We have teenage prostitution, we have drug abuse, we have all sorts of problems in our community, by education system and so forth. So you, as a young person, you can recognize the problem that has to do with teenage pregnancy. How do you want to solve that problem? These are things we want to work with.
Our friend of mine, 1000 Book and Rehab, are they two different organizations
Yeah.
collaborating?
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda Solu, I write for People's Online, report for Rehabbing. My question has to do with there be certification of those who will participate in the conference?
Yeah.
Okay, and my second question has to do with who is responsible for the accommodation for those guys that will come to the conference. Like you guys saying, I guess it's now a one-take process.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who responsible? We have sponsors and donors. The sponsor is different from the donors. For the sponsor, we said we do a memorandum of understanding, and then we understand. So the sponsorship, we have reached out to people. We give basis of sponsorship. We have food. We have these things. We have these things. So we have engaged the Monrovia Vocational Training Center. Not just engaged that, but then we appealing for discount. All right, we appeal for discount. We will be using the Monrovia City Corporation, their boardroom. We have engaged them. We have also appealed for discount. So 1000 Book and Rehab Africa, we haven't done an official cover for the conference because we want to get all of our sponsors confirmed before we start to put up billboards and so forth to say, yeah, this is our sponsor, this is our sponsor. So accommodation will be covered by 1000 Book and Rehab Africa with the sponsors that we have confirmed.
So how many young persons should we expect for the conference?
We expect a little over 150. But depending on how the forms come in, we might remove the 50 and accept only 100 participants. Okay.
Well, we would like to end this press conference and we'd like to thank everybody for honoring our invitation. And we'd also like to encourage more youth to apply for this conference because it will be one in your lifetime opportunity. Until then, we'd like to say thank you.